Well, Cincinnati beat Pittsburgh 19-17 to keep their faint postseason hopes alive. Bengals end the season on a 5-game winning streak. What do I think about it? I think the Bengals are playing legit. It just, like I said before, their coach still needs to be fired. You can't get hot at the end of the season. You got to play a full season. You can't play when you want to. The defense showed up, and Joe Burrow would have been an MVP consideration. I mean, he did get a Pro Bowl selection for whatever that's worth, even though I don't think you should reward a team that's average for something that when they don't bring it record wise, I think they let themselves down. But if they get in the postseason, they're a dangerous team. I mean, they're starting to hit on all cylinders. But again, this ain't something that you want to wait till the end to get hot with. I told you Joe Burrow and Luka Doncic are kind of like the same person. It's always this tendency to get hot when it's kind of past the pull date. I don't know if you want to be doing that, but the Bengals are definitely peaking at a time that if they were a postseason team without needing help and stuff to happen on Sunday, they could be a problem. I don't know. Maybe a little too late. I don't know. As for the Steelers, Mike Tomlin turned into the old Andy Reid with poor clock management. They never got it together. There were missed opportunities. Russell Wilson took a lot of sacks. Their offense was, they do enough to make it look close, but they really just are not a good team. And 2 or 3 bad losses at home. That's what I will look at this season. Um, they stunk against Kansas City, and then they came back and did this. They've had some bad losses. They are probably one of the worst teams that are in the playoffs that you just don't see a long life, barring some miracle, because injuries, mindset, bad decision making. It's a big totality that I just think they got a lot to overcome, and I don't know how they're going to do it. The Steelers look like a team that got happy because they struck with Russell Wilson for a moment after Justin Fields took the pine, but it's not fine. And Mike Tomlin does deserve credit for getting them to 10 wins, but they're not a good team. I mean, who are we kidding? This is smoke and mirrors 101. This is like an early exit if there ever was one, and they just look beat before they start. It's a shame too because Russell was really on that comeback trail, but and that pass at the end wasn't his fault. Dude just didn't catch it. That's the story of them. They don't have a lot of room for flaw and error because they're not stacked on offense, and they do have Najee Harris. They do have a good running game, but they don't utilize things. So they have definitely, their defense keeps them in games. Without their defense, they would be riding the pine with the Cleveland Browns. To be honest with you, they would be amongst many, sorry state of affairs. Oh, imagine if Mike Tomlin had Joe Burrow as his quarterback. I think his fortunes would be drastically different. And unfortunately, when you got 2 quarterbacks, you really have none. And that's one of the problems. They're offensively anemic, but they're good enough to gut out games. But there's no way in the world I see this team doing much in the postseason. So it's a tale of two teams. One who's getting in, who really don't belong, and the other who might not get in, who could be dangerous in Cincinnati. So both teams are underachieved. Pittsburgh had a chance to really do something. A few weeks ago, they were ahead in the AFC North and could have really been a threat. Had a chance to maybe get as high as 2nd or 3rd seed. They're just there. And Cincinnati didn't wake up to after the halfway point in the season. You don't want to be 4-8 and look depleted and just play down. So, but it could be interesting. We'll see how it turns out. But that's the tale of 2 teams that I saw. So, anyway, please tell me your thoughts below. Please hit like, subscribe, with my thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you feel like it. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.